Hello, welcome to my channel. This is a Twin Flames reading for the week of September 6th. Messages from Divine Feminine. Hello, happy Sunday. Hello out there in YouTube land. Hope you are having a wonderful Sunday. And if you're not, we're going to cry about it together. I guess I shouldn't make fun, because I was definitely doing that for a while. Oh yeah, Dark Night of the Soul. It was so fun. Not. It's horrible. I guess I could laugh about it now, because that was like a while ago. And by the way, the whole experience of it changes you so much. You know, it really does. You transform. You should transform anyway. You should become a completely different person. Now, there's a lot of people out there on the internet, when they offer you their advice on what to do about your twin flame, well, that's kind of the whole problem, is they offer you advice on what to do about your twin flame. And the thing is, you already are your twin flame. You don't actually need to do anything about it at all. You don't need to do anything about it. You already are your twin flame. You just have to get right with that. You've got to get right with yourself, right? That's what you're supposed to do. That's how you get out of the suffering that they call Dark Night of the Soul. This is your personal journey. Now, the strange thing is, if you do that, your twin flame shows up. Funny how that works, right? But there's a lot of people out there on YouTube and the internet telling you to focus on the person, and it's all about the person. And if it's not about the person, your twin flame person, right? If it's not about that all the time, nonstop, focus on the person, focus on the person, focus on the person, focus on the person, keep talking about the person, focus on, what do I do about my twin flame? What do I think about my twin flame? What do I say about my twin flame? What am I supposed to learn from my twin flame? Why is my twin flame doing this? Why is my twin flame doing that? On and on and on and on and on. If it's not that, then it's, I don't know, just like focusing on everybody else anyway. Staying in ego, staying in the mind, right? Just here's more information about romance in general and relationships and how to spot a narcissist and how to blame other people for your feelings. And this is what a lover is supposed to do. They're supposed to reciprocate like this, and they're supposed to act like that, and on and on and on all day long about what everybody else is supposed to be doing or what they are doing, right? Your twin flame, other people, all day long, focusing on other people. Do you see a pattern here? You ever notice that? Like, you go onto those Facebook groups, twin flame Facebook groups, except for mine, because I actually have rules and I have a moderator that makes you follow them. What I want in my Facebook group is spiritual growth. The public Facebook group, New World All-Star, there is a private Facebook group, if you're one of my students, that's even better. It's even more potent for spiritual growth. But even my free group, New World All-Star, is not like this. It's not like the other Facebook groups where, and I'm not talking shit, I'm not. I think, you know, there's a lot of people out there that they're just trying, you know, they're just trying to help. They're just trying to do what they think is helpful to you, but it's not. It's just not, because I see that all the time on these other groups and YouTube channels. Just all the time the messages are, oh yeah, this is what a guy is supposed to do. He's supposed to reciprocate like this. This is how you can spot a narcissist. This is how you can And I'm not saying narcissists are good, you know, and I'm not saying like it's okay for people to do certain things, but staying focused on the other person is the problem. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Like, just when you're focused on external things instead of your own self, that's what causes suffering. You understand what I'm saying now? And you see that constantly, just message after message after message after message. Focus, focus, focus on somebody else, on what they're doing, thinking, being, having, wanting, how this other person is supposedly supposed to fulfill me, make me happy, cause me to experience good things, instead of you doing it for you. And that's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. Now, you doing it for you, when I say that, I'm talking about something totally different than what you think I'm talking about. I'm being very specific. I'm talking about the real, actual you. The real, actual you. Not the mind-identified sense of self, the personality. No. I'm talking about soul stuff. It's soul stuff. Divine Feminine. Oh my goodness, look at this. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant in this deck, called the High Priest. In the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck, it's called the Hierophant, right? The Hierophant. Divine Feminine. A lot of people are going to be looking to you. Interesting. That kind of makes sense. That, I mean, that explains some of these cards that I get for the outcome down here. So, learners are coming your way, and one of them appears to be actually your Divine Masculine. How about that? People in need of teaching, guidance, right? Coming your way. People are going to look to you like some kind of a figurehead or something, like, oh yeah, go talk to so-and-so. They know what they're doing. You know, you're having this problem in your life. Go talk to blah, 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 you. Right? Go talk to them. Right? You. People are going to say that about you. Go talk to that person. They can give you some good advice. They're spiritual. They know. You know, really, that's what people are going to say for the next couple of weeks. You're going to notice that. People are going to be looking to you for guidance. That's kind of cool. Look at this. Queen of Wands. Right off the bat. Recent past. Divine Feminine. So, Divine Feminine power. Divine Feminine power. What a great way to start off a reading like this. It's just raw energy, right? And it's not really based on gender. I mean, they call it Divine Feminine, but that's not scientifically speaking what it is. It's an upward motion. So, I don't know. Call it what you want. I think Mars is in retrograde or some shit. I could be wrong about that, but I thought I read something about that. I don't really pay a lot of attention to that. I don't know what's going on, guys. The full moon, you know, the sun is going to start moving in reverse. Someone's going to win the lottery next Tuesday. I don't know. Something's going on, guys. There's some energy. There's some energy that has been coming in that is lifting you into an upward motion. I think this is divinely guided. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I think it's some external forces that are giving you kind of a push. Well, that's kind of nice. Look at this. Towards your life situation, so-called karmic situation. I don't like that word, but you guys know what I mean by that. 6 of Swords, 3 of Cups, both in the reverse. This is for recent past. So, it seems like you maybe were having a hard time letting go of friendships that were not serving you, a job, family, actual friends, not your twin flame, something other than that, right? Something other than that. That's what we're talking about on this side of the table over here. Maybe a family member, somebody that wasn't respecting you, something. Having a hard time letting go of the need for that external fulfillment. Divine Masculine's not coming through. maybe I need a friend. And I'm not saying that that's bad, but you know, clinging to those old energies that don't really serve you anymore, it's the lifestyle. That's what I'm getting at. It's the old ways. Guys, this is your spiritual journey. You're going to have to make some changes. You're just going to have to accept that. There's going to be necessary changes to your lifestyle. That's just the way it is. But it's for the better, trust me. And it's not what you think. It's not like fucking sitting around on a yoga mat eating tofu all day. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I don't do that. I mean, shit, I'm on the keto diet. I eat meat and lots of it. And, you know, I still like to go to concerts and get out and all those kinds of things. But there's something else. There's something deeper. You know, maybe people aren't bad for you, but certain types of people might be bad for you. Towards divine masculine, the Fool and the Ace of Cups, both in the reverse. Right, so any kind of a new beginnings with your twin flame, I think recently have been dashed. I think you've kind of been handed, I don't know, I guess you could call it a reality check. I don't know if that's quite what it is, but more like just something happened between you guys. Maybe you got blocked. Maybe they're just not wanting to see you anymore, talk to you. Maybe you just feel them pulling back energetically. Maybe they're just being distant. I don't know, whatever it is. I'm getting that a lot of you are going through that back and forth with your twin. Maybe not all of you, but many of you. And you thought you had it all figured out. And you thought, oh, this is working. And that's what got dashed. That's what got foiled. Was, oh yeah, now I got it all figured out. Now I know what to do about him or her. And that got foiled. Well, I've got some clues for you. You just got to change what you believe you is. Go watch my other videos, right? Because it is the ego personality which says we're supposed to be getting somewhere with your twin flame. And what do I always tell you guys? Stop trying to get somewhere with this. Stop looking to an outcome. It is the ego that looks to outcome, not you. You are not the mind. You are not ego personality. You is deeper. You is the soul. Consciousness. That's what you is, right? That's what you is. That's what I tell people. And that's your twin flame. That's what this is all about, guys. Noticing that it is the ego that is setting intentions on an outcome. To detach from my twin flame is to detach from my mind. That's really how this works. Right there at the center of the reading, we've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Right, so you are seeking some kind of a balance between the two polarities of duality, right? Within you. All right, that's the mind. The mind is what operates on a system of duality. But it's actually not you. It's actually not you. This is what I tell my students. It's really not the self that seeks balance through duality. It's the false self. It is the ego, mind, personality, right? And it cannot be achieved. It cannot be achieved. That's why that Two of Pentacles comes out in reverse. You have to completely shift out of duality and stop trying to achieve balance. Now, if that sounds nonsensical to you, hear me out. You are the soul. The soul is not duality. It's source. It's single. It's one. It's not necessary to juggle when you're coming from soul, because the soul is not duality. There's no need to balance. It's not that you're broken and you need to balance. It's simply that you have a case of mistaken identity. You are not your mind. You are soul. And that's what your twin flame is. You got to get out of duality, actually. Stop trying to balance energies. If you leave behind duality, the mind, the ego, as your primary mode of self-identification, those energies balance themselves out without you having to do anything. It just happens. It's your natural state for them to be in balance. The problem is you're confused about what you is, right? Look at this. Towards your so-called karmic situation, the Sun in reverse, and the Nine of Swords. Ouch. Ouch. So, a lot of undue stress, Divine Feminine. Actually, and this is what the cards are trying to tell you, like anything that you're stressed out about, anything that you're worried about in your life situation, the real problem is the stress. Things aren't actually as bad as you believe they are. Think about it. Think about your situation rationally. Is it really as bad as your ego is saying it is? Probably not. Probably not. But the ego makes a big fucking deal out of everything. Okay, that's why the Sun is coming out in the reverse. Things are actually not as bad as they seem. Those old partners, relationships, friends, you know, job, work, whatever it is that seems to be causing you undue stress, just walk away, guys. Just walk away. It's like, do you remember that song by Paul Simon, 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover? And it's like, there's two friends talking, and it's like, oh, what do I do? How do I leave? I don't know what to do about this situation. How do I get out of this relationship I'm in? How do you do that? It's just so complicated. And the friend responds, all you got to do is just walk out the fucking door. You just got to do it. You just got to go. You got to slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. You don't got to be coy, Roy. Just set yourself free. Just go. Pack your shit and go. Right? Just go. Just do it. If it's a job, start looking for something else. Just take action, Divine Feminine. Stop causing yourself suffering. Now look at this. Now, as predicted, Divine Masculine is either coming back in this coming week here or next, or they're going to start stalking you, and you're either going to notice that or not notice it, but either way, they're creeping on you. 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So, these deeper spiritual teachings that I'm speaking of with you about how you're not your mind, you're not your ego, you are the soul, which is your twin flame, right? Because you are actually aligning with these deeper teachings, whether you realize it or not, I mean, you might have just hopped on my channel. This could be your first time watching one of my videos, and you're like, whoa, this guy talks different. And yeah, it's funny that I am experiencing those things. Right. You met the other half of your soul, right? That's what your twin flame is. You guys are the same soul, right? You're having these deeper spiritual experiences, and now I'm talking about it, and you're going, oh my God, that's what it is, right? And I'm not trying to brag. I'm just telling you what it is, right? That's why you're feeling the way you do. Your soul is coming out from underneath ego. That's why you had Dark Night of the Soul. The ego breaks down so that it can be washed away. And then you can be the true self, the soul. By the way, if you want to watch some videos where I talk about this stuff, you should. Go to the main page of this channel. Go to my channel, New World All-Star. Go to the playlists menu and look for the playlist called How to Get Your Twin Flame. And those are all videos where I talk about twin flames. And I'll tell you how I shut down the Dark Night of the Soul, the obsessive thinking. I got my twin flame to come be with me. And I've taught this to over 2,000 people, guys. You can go to my website. There's a link in the description box below to read testimonials from my students. If you're new to my channel, welcome. You're in the right place. I've been doing this for so long that I've actually accumulated all kinds of stories from people. You don't have to take my word for it. You can go read stories from my students. You know, you don't know who I am. And you might be sitting there thinking, well, why should I watch your videos, Kurt? Well, there you go. That's a good question. Why should you listen to me? Well, there you go. There you go. Now, if you want to work with me, my free content on YouTube is very good. But if you want to work with me, I'm going to give you something way more deep. Even better. How do you like that? Go to my website. Link in the description box below. You can sign up today for the Introduction to the Journey online video course. 8.5 hours of videos, not on YouTube. I take you way deeper. And the great thing about it is I will give you action steps that you can implement right now to shift energetically out of ego and into your soul, which is your twin flame. That's how you get your twin flame to be with you and live your best, most amazing life. I mean, getting your twin flame to be with you isn't even the best part, honestly. It's not. The life that you live is the best part, but your twin flame, they do show up as a byproduct of that spiritual work that you're doing. And it's an energy shift, guys. You can't figure out how to do this. It's energy. So take my online video course. It's not expensive, guys. And then when you're done watching the online video course, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting in my Get Your Twin Flame spiritual coaching system, up to 4 calls a week, guys, with me and my 2 coaches. That's like 5 or 6 hours of additional coaching every week. And it's not expensive, guys. I do not charge thousands. It's only $200 or $300. And if you cannot afford the very low prices, $200 or $300, if you cannot afford to pay in full, no problem. I have payment plans. You can get started for like $50 or $60, guys, with my payment plans. I take the total package price and break it down into easy digest payments for the video package. I would recommend the gold package. It comes with 2 months of the group calls. Even after your 2-month trial expires, it's still only $44 a month for like 30 hours of coaching. Are you kidding me? That's a steal, guys. $44 for like 30 hours of coaching a month. The calls are recorded, so you can listen to them later. It doesn't matter what part of the world you live in. We have call times that'll work for you. And of course, there's the secret Facebook group. Nobody can see that you're in there, what we're talking about. You can ask me questions anytime you like, and I'll give you guidance on your journey to feel amazing. Shut down the obsessive thinking, and oh yeah, your twin flame will start calling you. You know, I've got students that their twin flame had them blocked. Email, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, text, you name it, guys. Blocked. Absolutely no way to get a hold of their twin flame, my student. Well, they took my Introduction to the Journey course, started putting the practices, lifestyle changes in place, and their twin flame fucking unblocks them. And it only takes maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That happens a lot. That happens a lot, guys. It's pretty cool, actually. It's like magic. But, I mean, it's not really. It makes sense when you understand it scientifically. They are you. They are you. Of course there's something that you can do about it. All right, let's see what Christina has to say. My awesome new Oracle deck, Christina. I got Roxy and I got Christina. We're doing Christina today. I felt something over here really pulling at me. Is it that one or that one? Wait. Yeah, it's that one. Right there. It was like pulsating on my finger. Well, now that's interesting. Divine Feminine. Look at this. Be one with the sun. One with the sun. Right. And I actually kind of knew that this card was critical when that sun came out in the reverse like that. I mean, this is one of the most potent cards out of all the major arcana cards in the whole tarot deck. Okay? But it came out in the reverse. Well, look at this. Look at what you're missing out on. Divine Feminine. What have I been saying this whole time? What have I been saying this whole time? You got to go within, guys. You got to go within. It's not about external things. Now, if you go within and make this journey all about you only, that's when your twin flame shows up. That's when a better lover shows up, money, whatever you want, and you feel good. You feel good all the time. I'm going to read the message from the Oracle book for this card, One with the Sun. You are at one with the light of the universe. Every cell of your body, your temple, is a miniature sun. You are the sunlight of the spirit. There is nothing you have ever done or will do that can diminish your light. Even though clouds of self-doubt may temporarily obscure your awareness, behind those clouds, ego, right? Behind those clouds, your inner radiance still shines. Bingo. Bingo, divine feminine. Whether or not you realize it, you emit divine awareness. You are not moving toward the light on your hero's journey, beseeching it to have mercy on you. Your wake-up call is to realize that you can run, but you can't hide from your true nature. Exactly. You're a soul, divine feminine. That's what this is all about. You and your twin flame are the same soul. You got to do soul stuff, not mind stuff. There's no thinking and fretting and worrying and pining and analyzing and action, doing, thinking. None of that's going to help you. This is a journey of being, divine feminine. This is soul stuff. You and your twin flame are the same soul. That's why you met them. That's why you met them. Look at this. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, exactly. So, mark my words. You're going to give it a week or 2 weeks maybe. And you're going to start to have these bigger spiritual breakthroughs, letting go of form, thought, emotion, physical body, metaphysical energy. Right? One more time. Form is metaphysical energy, thought, emotion, physical body. Metaphysical energy, thought, emotion, physical body, right? That's form. And I'm not saying that those things are bad, but that's what they are. The soul is formless. King of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to start to have these deeper spiritual breakthroughs, divine feminine. That's fabulous. Look at this. Towards your karmic situation, the Ten of Swords, but it's right next to the Knight of Cups. So some things may happen, some shit may go down. I don't think it's going to bother you. I think you're going to feel some kind of a shift towards the end of the next week or two, and people are going to notice immediately, and they're going to start asking you questions. Very interesting. Get ready for some big changes, divine feminine, towards your twin flame, divine masculine, the Star in reverse, and the Two of Wands. Exactly. So you're going to start to recognize that this is just the beginning. There's going to be more and more and more breakthroughs all the time. That's why the Star came out in reverse with the Two of Wands. This is just the beginning, divine feminine. My students often ask me, Kurt, how do I know when I am ascended? And I tell them, you are ascended when you are always and forever ascending. The soul is infinite, guys. You can never stop ascending. Never stop ascending. Oh my goodness, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you hit the subscribe button, because if you don't hit the bell, you won't get a notification when I post one of my videos. So you better hit that bell button. Also hit the like button, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Happy Sunday. Gonna be releasing a new twin flame video tomorrow. We're gonna talk about how to know when union is just around the corner. Don't want to miss that one. Don't want to miss that one. I'll see you then. Bye.